Hello, I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's reading is for Monday, April the 10th through to Sunday, April the 16th, 2017. Apologies again, as I have still not been able to sort out Microsoft Movie Maker. So you're getting the even rawer version. This time I'm trying to use the Movie Maker, but without the bells and whistles. No pretties, no images, just me and the cards. Just me and the cards. Sadly, unless there is someone out there, in any way that can guide me to a program similar to Movie Maker, this will be how my weekly readings will be carried out until I finish my tour. So apologies on that. If it's not cutting it for you, again, I hope you are listening to the content and not worrying about everything else. I suppose the expression goes, what doesn't break us makes us stronger. This is a mantra that many, including myself, have been using for the last short while. Tried, and I'm assuming pleaded guilty. Tested, definitely. Yes, we all have been, over and over again. And yes, occasionally nailed to the cross. No offense meant. It is just an introspective thought, especially as Easter approaches. So I'm hopeful for all of us that this week can be about being reflective and restoring some of the energy many light workers so dearly need at this point in our life's journey. Our physical being, the human part of us, whether we realize or acknowledge it, is always sitting in a frequency, a vibration. And even if we choose to be light or heavy, that's that balance again, it is an oscillation of fluid and solid, just as we are, which is how we're made up, our humanness. Yes, so we will be pulled, drawn, if you like, to whatever resonates with us at any given time. It is about our belief, good, bad, happy, or sad. Again, this is about choices. And yes, we all have them. So this week, whenever you or I are feeling low in our energy, pull on that belief that something great is about to happen. Because it raises up our vibration to its highest good, to our greater good, to your greater good. Yes, I know it can be a stretch of the imagination to say that when things are hitting the fan. But like this week, I had choices. I could have not done the weekly reading and said, well, blow it, I'm not going to do it. Or I could have found another way. Okay, the way is not the way I'd like it done, or probably you listening at the other end, but at least it's a way. It's something is better than nothing. So here are the 3 questions Spirit are asking us to consider this week. What are my strengths at this moment, or any given moment, really? What are my strengths? Question 2, what am I doing that could be self-sabotaging my belief? And I have to sometimes stop myself because I'm like, I could buy into that very quickly. Third question, what can I do to improve or elevate these strengths in my life? That's really important. So I'm using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck. I'm going to shuffle away on that and see what comes out and see if we get 3 beautiful cards that are going to direct us in the right way. She says, gritting her teeth and going, in a perfect world. Okay, so let's put those down on there. Take the first 3 off there, move those out of the way. Limited space. First question, what are my strengths at this moment? I do love the knowing card. So we have the knowing. What am I doing that could be self-sabotaging my belief? Arid wastelands. Yeah, that's a possibility. Third and final question, what can I do to improve or elevate these strengths in my life? Yay, abundant blessings. This is where at this point I tap into my higher self, work with my spirit guides, my angels, my workers, and see what spirit have for each of these cards. Knowing. Knowing is that I'm doing the right thing. Knowing that I am on track. Knowing that even when it feels like I'm being stopped or halted in doing what I do, I know that maybe it's time for me to reflect. Maybe check in on myself. Bottom line, know thyself. and believe in you. Listen and act upon the messages you receive, because you and I, everyone receives them. Trust in that knowledge and keep moving forward. You cannot be in stasis, not at this time. It's very important. Moving forward, even if it's very, very slowly, baby steps. Do something. Don't do nothing. Second question, what am I doing that could be self-sabotaging my belief? Now, arid wastelands. This card to me always is about sustaining yourself, feeding you what you need to be nourished with. Heart, mouth. So what if the world around you is arid and dry? Dead, if you like. You are still doing okay, better in growth, but, yes, there's always a but. If you connect with the vibration of hopelessness, you give up on you. Guess what? Your world, your spirit will dry up and die because you have let it happen. You are actually in control. Look, this beautiful little growth here has this little bit of water. Now, why would the water be there? And it could be anywhere. It's there because you put it there. I'm not trying to be mean here. It is a reminder to us all, whatever we feed ourselves will help us grow or not grow. What can I do to improve or elevate these strengths in my life? Abundant blessings, abundant blessing. It's all about your belief, not mine, not anyone else's. If you sow and plant your seeds and water them, feed them, they will grow into whatever you have planted. Beautiful thoughts, sustaining vibrations, or negative pessimistic concepts. You do have choices. With the Abundance Blessings card, it is about seeing and being the abundance. Being self-sufficient when you need to be. Sometimes shutting out the world. I know I have to. All encompassing the bounty you call life when you feel it is necessary. Abundant blessings surround us. Sometimes we need to be out there helping with others. Sometimes we just need to close in and stay there. We're reminded of all our abundant blessings every single moment of every single day. It's whether we're in openness and acceptance to receive them. Not a criticism, just a reminder. So whether you celebrate Easter or not, I feel the significance of the cross is part of us in some way or another, especially if you feel your world, your life has nothing to offer. Think again and go out there and make a difference for yourself. In this moment, let us be reminded by Mahatma Gandhi. He said, it's the action, not the fruit of the action, that's important. You have to do the right thing. It may not be in your power, may not be in your time that there'll be any fruit, but that doesn't mean you stop doing the right thing. You may never know what results come from your actions, which is true. But if you do nothing, there'll be no result. So do something. Be in your power. Move forward. So this week's Vibrational Energy, I Am Vibrational, or affirmation card. Oh my gosh, it's been a long week. My apologies. Okay, so let's see what we've got the card for this week. The card for this week. Better be a good one. They're all good. Oh, there she be. Oh. All right, I will take the top one there. Card number 50. I am in the flow of universal vibrations of prosperity. Prosperity is a gift we have already given ourselves. As always, wishing you an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational essence. And as I shared at the beginning, if anybody out there can get me or let me know of a program that is like Movie Maker, I haven't got a huge learning curve, please share. because I would love to go back to having the cards and everything else in the video with the background music and the whole bells and whistles in my rawness. Thank you again for watching, and for those celebrating Easter, don't eat too much chocolate.